debo aquí regresar. Siento que sí puedo formar parte de...
¡Eres un humano! ¡Y tú vienes del mar!
Eso no nos convierte en enemigos.
Bienvenidos a M2, soy Susana Moscatel y ¿saben qué? Aquí se escucha Part of Your World, Under the Sea y varias canciones nuevas que vienen ahora en el nuevo largometraje live action de La Sirenita. Hemos esperado mucho este momento y la verdad es que fue muy emocionante poder al fin platicar con Hailey Bailey, nuestra nueva Sirenita, y Javier Bardem, el rey Tritón, quien por cierto yo no sabía, tiene una canción. Él nos cuenta dónde la podremos oír, si es en la película o en otro lado. Pero los dejamos con esta entrevista, que es mucho más valioso poder escuchar a la gente contar la historia, pues que tantas cosas que se han dado en el mundo de las opiniones, ¿no? Esa es La Sirenita.
I'm so excited, estoy feliz. I want to go straight to it because, Hailey, when you sing, I know what you make us feel. What do you feel? And I would love to know what Javier feels when he hears you, hit those notes.
Well, thank you very much. When I sing, I feel free. I feel joy. I've always loved singing since I was a little girl. I grew up with hearing great musical influences around me. So yeah, it's a blessing to be able to do what I love for a living. So I'm grateful, yeah.
Y Javier, pues,
Well, ¿en español?
as you wish, como quieras.
La primera vez que le escuché calentar la voz antes de cantar Part of Your World, ¿cómo sería que me emocioné y me puse a llorar? O sea, solamente calentando. Es impresionante el talento de esta mujer en todos los sentidos y la bondad que tiene en el corazón.
And you know, that goodness in your heart that he spoke about, you make sure it's there. It's
Thank
there
you.
and it blows out of the screen.
Thank you.
This is very emotional for so many people.
Yes.
And of course, you have to be very concentrated in what you're doing when you're filming.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure that emotion was there.
Yes.
And I want to keep at that because that's what this film means to so many people.
Yes.
How was that experience for you?
Wow, I mean, it was an immensely beautiful and transformative experience for me. You know, I auditioned for the film when I was 18, and I'm 23 now. So it was really in the developmental years of you being a young woman, you're still finding yourself. And, you know, I've never done a project like this before. I'm a singer and musician first. I'm used to performing and being on stage, but this was a new world for me. So it really taught me a lot about myself, and I feel like Ariel has breathed this new life into me and has taught me that I can do things that I never thought I could have imagined. So I think it's been a really good experience for me.
And that's going to go over through the screen to so many new generations
Thank
and
you.
old ones as well.
Of course.
¿Verdad, Javier?
Sí.
Tú que tienes tanta experiencia haciendo tanto tipo de películas, te vemos emocionado que todas las demás veces que he tenido la oportunidad de...
Hombre, es que el viaje del padre de ella es un viaje muy emocional que tiene que ver con descubrir el amor a una hija, ¿no? El cómo es amar mejor a tu hija. Y lo descubre gracias a ella. O sea, los adultos, la madre de él y el padre de ella aprenden a amar gracias a los hijos que tienen, que les enseña a ser mejores adultos.
Be better adult. And, you know, this is a movie that's very important for so many people because Disney did wonderful films in the 60s and in the 70s. And then for like 10 years and a half,
Yes.
there were no musical films. And the first one was Little Mermaid and Lion King. I know you know this.
Yes.
But so many people found their own voice
Mm-hmm.
with Ariel. And it's going to happen again.
Yes.
So, yes, big responsibility. Obviously, you're more than up to it.
Thank you so much.
But what have people, I know what people have felt at the premiere, so what have people told you?
Yes, I mean, people have told me that they are just overjoyed with our version of this film. And of course, that makes me feel so happy and like, phew, relieved because we worked so hard on it. And we want people to feel that joy, happy, magical, nostalgic feeling that the original did so well for all of us. And I think it's a beautiful thing when we all can feel like we're little children again when watching a film. And I really hope that's what this does.
I'm a musical theater person.
Cool.
So this is very exciting for me because I feel that the interpretations, I know you, so también piensas el teatro. I know the interpretation has to have a very special way of being done because you're
Yes.
under the sea. But I still feel that projection from all of you, from the la actuación, from the singing, being a stage singer as well. Did you feel that was part of the enchantment?
Absolutely. That was a big part of the enchantment. And for me as a singer, I was like, wow, I get to recreate these songs that I've known and loved for a very long time. And I was up for the challenge because the work that Jodie Benson did as the original Ariel is so stunning. And, you know, she is the true blueprint and legend of Ariel. So I felt like I had to make her proud as well as everybody else. But it was really special for me to be able to sing these songs that I've known and loved for a very long time. But what I was grateful for from Rob Marshall was that he allowed me to have freedom and to make the songs my own. You know, certain nuances and riffs I was allowed to do. I was
Those
allowed
riffs.
to play.
Girl.
Yeah, thank you so much. So it was ultimately a really cool experience.
Y para ti, Javier, siendo gente de teatro también, originalmente.
Es que yo creo que Rob y John vienen del teatro, del
Sí.
teatro musical y de la coreografía, y tienen un sentido del ritmo, de la coreografía, de los números musicales y de la música muy hermosa y muy elegante. Y sobre todo lo que quieren es el corazón de eso. Y a todos nos animaban a no perder el corazón dentro de todo el tecnicismo de la película. Y yo tengo una canción en la película, pasa que saldrá en los extras de la película cuando sea
Sí, es lo que te iba a decir,
en las
yo no la-
plataformas, sí. Pero también incluso cuando yo rodé mi canción, lo sentí muy íntimo. Y eso que era una cosa muy grande, pero lo sentí muy íntimo. Él quiere esa sensación de estar en el escenario.
Maravilloso. I know I have time for just one quick one, but it's not a small one. I mean, Alan Menken, obviously I know the film is dedicated to Howard Ashman, and now Lin-Manuel.
Yes.
Lin-Manuel Miranda. So how was that collaboration with you guys, especially now that I know que tienes una canción?
Yes, that experience was so much fun because here we have Alan Menken, who is this legend of these beautiful scores and songs, of these songs we've known since we were children. And so the fact that I get to be in the same room as him, I was like, what? And then for Lin-Manuel Miranda to be there, who is great in his own right as well, to write these 4 new songs was really special. And I was happy Ariel had a new song too, because in the original, she only had 1 song. When you think about it, you're like, wow, she only had 1 song. So this new song that they wrote together called For the First Time was her perspective on land. And it was really beautiful to be able to be in the room and bounce off ideas with them while they taught me the essence of these new songs.
Es maravilloso. I know I have to cut because you've been at it
But you could hear her and watch her for hours, right? That's what happens with her.
4 hours and forever.
I want Little Mermaid 2, Little Mermaid 3, Little Mermaid 4.
And I want to see you
The
on the
Grandma
stage.
Little Mermaid, which is like when she is like 90 years old.
So when they finally do it again on the stage,
Yeah.
maybe one day
Yes.
as well.
You have here. Like,
Yeah, well,
The prequel.
I won't be there on the stage with you singing, that's for sure.
Les agradezco tanto del
Gracias.
corazón, desde lo más
Thank
profundo de mi corazón. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
is forever.
Thank you so
Congratulations.
much.
Thank you.
Así que, como pueden ver, pues hay una relación que se ha formado prácticamente pues, de familia en la vida real entre Javier y Halle, pero además, a diferencia de lo que muchas personas publicaron por ahí, les tengo que asegurar que ella estaba perfectamente feliz en México, dando entrevistas por todos lados y sí, escuchando muchas cosas distintas, pero siempre con esa sonrisa que acaban de ver. Tenemos otra entrevista que hicimos hace algunos meses con el compositor Alan Menken. Bien recordarán que en 1989, después de casi 2 décadas que Disney no tenía un éxito animado musical, pues se juntaron con Howard Ashman y Alan Menken, grandes del teatro musical ya, por ejemplo, de la pequeña tiendita de los horrores, que es una de mis cosas favoritas en la vida, y les dijeron, ¿cómo ven este proyecto? Y dijeron, y esa es La Sirenita de la que todo el mundo se enamoró. Howard Ashman, a quien la película es dedicada, ya no está, pero llamaron a Lin-Manuel Miranda, como platicábamos un poco con ellos, y retomemos esto que nos dijo en su momento Alan Menken acerca de lo que es hacer música para él.
Street, up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world? What would I give?
Has that power, and especially when it's art that can reach so many people. Have you had other people tell you such things? Because I know a lot of them.
Yes, of course. Listen, in terms of my songwriting, I think one of the things people really like is I do go to a very primal place because I, like everybody else, craves a feeling of love and a safe space. And, you want to make the world a better place for yourself, for your children. And music has, since I've been a little boy, always was a way for me to take a trip to someplace safe, someplace miraculous, someplace wonderful. And it does for me what it does for you. And it does have a power, music, to transcend languages, to transcend cultures, and just reach people's brain.
Así que ya lo tienen. La película, que ya la podrán ver a partir de mañana, es algo muy especial, es algo que está, si bien adaptada a ciertas cosas de estos tiempos, y estoy hablando de ciertas letras que cantaba Úrsula, que ya no están ahí, y canciones nuevas donde podemos ver diferentes cosas, por ejemplo, como nos decía Halle, ¿no? Ella solo tenía una canción, tiene muchas más, y vaya que se gozan profundamente. Entre eso y la gira mundial que han tenido y lo que ocurrió cuando estuvieron aquí en México, queremos dejarles con algunas imágenes de La Sirenita, antes, después, durante y el resto del elenco. Yo soy Susana Moscatel y les agradezco muchísimo que nos hayan acompañado. Los dejamos bajo del mar un ratito. Gracias.